I am headed to Powerhouse. So I dropped Reagan off a little while ago. Came home, hung out for a hot second. Movin has sent me my peak week, kind of peak week plan. We're gonna try something just like tomorrow and Friday, just to see what I look like. You know, we're manipulating my food and water just a little bit, and we're gonna see what I look like on Friday and what I look like on Saturday. So one thing about this show is that the pros don't compete until 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's if they're running on time. So we are going to increase my carbs tomorrow, and increase my water, and then see what I look like on Friday morning. And then on Friday, I don't really remember what he said we're going to do. I have to look at the plan. I don't know what we're going to do, but then we're going to see what I look like on Saturday around 11. So depending on what I look like tomorrow, depending on what I look like on Friday, depending on what I look like on Saturday morning, will dictate really what we do for the rest of the week during peak week. So we're meeting in the middle here. So I told y'all at Arizona, I do not like to eat the show morning. I just don't like to do it. It makes me feel full. It makes me feel like my stomach. I just don't like it. However, obviously, I was a little flat in Arizona. I wasn't flat, but I definitely wasn't as full as I have been before. And I know I wasn't as full as I know Ruben wanted me to be. If Ruben would have had it his way, he would have fed me more. But Ruben does agree that I look better while fasted. So basically, we need to feed me sooner. Which I said that in Arizona. Remember, I was like, well, I'm looking like we should have been eating a little bit more, a little sooner, right? We kind of discovered that at athlete games too. It kind of takes me, I think, a little bit longer to fill up my glycogen stores. And I know that's a little sciencey for those who don't know what I'm talking about, but it is what it takes the water balloons a little longer to fill up, okay? So we're going to see if we feed me more sooner, then basically let me go hungry. That way, I can remain fasted and unfed, or like only feed me a little bit, because that is when I do look the best. When I'm fasted, when I'm hungry, I look the best. That way, oh, sorry, I just saw a van that said like OnlyFans something. I don't know, it was really weird. Anyway, we're gonna feed me sooner so we can fill up my glycogen stores, but then let me stay fasted so that I can be hungry, because that is when I look the best, when I'm hungry. So again, we're just like compiling data. That's the name of the game, right? Where I'm hoping and I believe that we are going to nail this peak together. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm excited that we are so close to the show that we're talking peak week. You know, obviously it's Wednesday right now. I think this video is getting a little bit long. When I was consistently doing 2 videos a week, it was like Monday and Friday, and now it's already Wednesday and I'm still filming. I might cut this one here actually, and then take my next video Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know. Y'all are gonna get what you get and you won't throw a fit. But I am looking forward to it. In fact, now that I'm talking, let's make this the first video of the new vlog. Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. And I'll take this one. I'll take this one through Saturday. We'll see what I look like Saturday. So even though I do have check-ins on Friday, because we're doing that like pre-peak week check-in on Saturday, I'll take this video all the way to Saturday so y'all can see what I look like on Saturday too. And then I'll do a full peak week video and a show day video. Okay. Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. Or welcome to the vlog if you're a first-time viewer. So yeah, now I feel like now that I've decided that this is the beginning of the vlog, I gotta like catch everybody up. I don't know, we're a week out almost. We're like 10 days out, something like that. That's crazy. The devil is fighting me, y'all. The devil is fighting me. Literally, as soon as Ruben sent me my higher carb day, my first thought was, okay, then I'm just gonna have a cookie today. Why, Andrea? What does that have to do with having higher carbs tomorrow? First off, there's no cookies on your plan. Second off, that's tomorrow. It's not today. You're not gonna. It's only 10 days. I'm going to survive it. Anyway, headed to Powerhouse. Going to hit chest and shoulders. I didn't really want to do chest and shoulders today because I wanted to do my routine tomorrow before I go train. But let's be honest, you guys, I'm not going to go to Powerhouse and do my routine at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we might as well just get sore. Lift heavy on the chest and shoulders. Like I said, I don't like to do chest and shoulders before my routine days, but I'm probably not going to do it. And if I do it, great, more practice being sore. So anyway, I'm at Powerhouse just about. I'm gonna go in there, hit this quick workout, get started on my steady cardio, I did do HIIT earlier today, but I have to pick up Reagan from school pretty soon here, so we're going to get through what we get through, and then whatever I don't finish, I'll finish tonight. So anyway, like I said, welcome back to the vlog. 10 days out. Yo, don't let this scale piss me off this morning. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, the longest day of the week for me. I am just headed to train, sitting in traffic. This is crazy. Every single Thursday morning when I'm on my way to the gym, I think I should have left earlier. But I feel like I did leave earlier. Anyway, on my way to the gym to train, finally got a drop in the scale, 130.1. So almost down 2 pounds from yesterday. Like 1.8, 1.7 from yesterday. But we're doing high carbs today, so it's probably going to go back up just because of the water retention, which is fine. I needed that to go down to like make sure that my body was doing what it's doing, right? So anyway, pictures look pretty good. I'm excited to, like, even though it's not peak week yet, I'm excited that we are starting to do the peaking process, right? Like, we're starting to manipulate the carbs. We're starting to manipulate the water. I'm supposed to have 5 liters of water today, which is a lot for me. Like, I barely get through my gallon. So this is 40 ounces. So I usually do 3 of these in a day. And then plus I have a coffee, which counts towards my water. Plus I have, usually a sparkling water or something like that. So that gets me to a gallon. 5 liters is, it's 4.5 basically. It's 4.2 of these, but I also keep this like full of ice. So realistically it's 5 of these. I'm like, that's a lot more water than I normally drink, but I can't mess it up. Ruben looked at me dead serious and he's like, make sure you get all your water. Okay, I will. Let's see. I'm just excited. My legs are still sore. Like, I did not hit a crazy leg day on Monday. Was it Monday? Whatever day it was. The day that I was at the gym 16 times. That had to be Monday. I did not hit a crazy leg day, y'all. Like, I did leg extensions. Did I even do leg extensions? Because there were people on that machine every time I wanted to go over there. I did the booty builder, so the hip thruster machine. I did a leg press, which I don't normally do, like the lying leg press. What else did I do? I literally only did 3 or 4 exercises. I don't know what I did that my legs are still sore this many days later. Of course, I trained leg day, so I had to demo a lot of those exercises several times, but I'm just surprised that my legs are still this sore. I've only done the Stairmaster once since then, so I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm doing heavy legs again on Sunday. That'll be my last leg day before I compete. I just can't believe we're this close, but I'm going to try to do a full day of eating today if I remember. So I already filmed my first meal, or like took a picture of it, whatever. I'll put that after this. I have my next 2 meals with me. Meal 2 is just chicken and salt right now, but I will add rice to that when it's time to eat. I just didn't have rice cooked at home, so I'm just going to get like the microwave rice at Albertsons at the gym. I have a food scale at the gym so I can measure out my 100 grams. And then I have my pre-workout meal, which is cream of rice and honey and salt. And I'm the same thing at the gym. I'm going to add a scoop of whey to this. So those who eat cream of rice, actually one other thing I want to talk about this, which doesn't really matter, but for those who pack meals a lot, these labels are from Amazon and they are dissolvable. So I can label my meals, and then when I go to wash this, I can just wash off the label. It doesn't leave any sticky residue. Anyway, for those who eat cream of rice, I may have asked this before, because I know cream of rice is like a popular bodybuilding food. Oh, my food just flying sideways. Okay. Cream of rice is a popular prep food. I know some people eat the Boggs Bowl of Gains or whatever. Maybe some people eat, I don't know, the brand that's cream of wheat. Hold on. Y'all, I still have a frog in my throat. I cannot get over this. Some people eat Bowl of Gains. Some people eat like the Harvest, whatever. We eat baby food. Straight up Gerber instant rice baby food. Because you don't have to cook it. You can literally just put water in it and it turns into the texture. It's the same exact macros. It's just way easier. It's easier to travel with. It's easier to cook. But I feel like people think we're crazy when we're like, oh no, we eat like literal baby food. So I want to know, if you eat cream of rice, what's your preferred brand of cream of rice? I love cream of rice, honestly, because it's just a vessel, right? Like if I'm putting chocolate protein and peanut butter in it, it's just chocolate and peanut butter. I like to do blueberries and peanut butter in there. I like to do just cinnamon and sugar-free caramel or something. I don't know. Super easy vessel, especially when you're using the baby food version. I still microwave it so it's hot because I like it hot, but I know someone who freezes it and she eats it like it's ice cream. I'm like, I don't know if I can get down with that, but it probably is good. I prefer hot baked. Like, even when it comes to dessert, I would rather have a baked pastry or something, like a warm pastry, than ice cream. Like, ice cream is literally the lowest on the totem pole for my ice cream or for my dessert needs. Anyway, that's it. I'm almost at the gym, and as usual, I'm gonna sit here in solitude. I didn't drink any coffee today because I don't have, well, I do have 1 scoop of whey isolate on my meal plan today, but it's not until my pre-workout meal, and I'm trying to like do this as by the book as possible. So normally I have egg whites. Remember when I was signing off and now I'm still talking? I normally have egg whites and whey isolate, like whey shake, in my breakfast. So with my breakfast, I put half the shake in my coffee and then I just drink the other half. But I don't have a protein shake until later, so I didn't do it. Let's try again. Okay, I'm about to make my pre-workout meal. Just finished training. It's like 11:30 or so. I have 2 hours before I need to go to Reagan's school. It's the book fair. So I'm gonna go help her buy books or whatever. So I have my dry cream of rice. Honey and salt are already in here. I'm going to add a scoop of this chocolate whey. And then, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the hot water in first, because I don't like heating up whey. When you heat up whey, it gets weird. You do have to be aware, when you add whey to this, for some reason, it gets looser. So you can't put too much water. Again, this is the baby food version, so it's like, I don't know if y'all can see. I just mix it up. I'll show you when it's done. It loosens up when you put the powder in it. So you can't make it the texture you want it. You have to make it a little drier, or like a little thicker, I guess. So I just mix it up. I know y'all can't see this. It's a terrible demonstration. I need the camera holders that like cookie makers and stuff may use. That's like directly above. I'm trying. Mixing it up. There's still some dry stuff there. And then I'll show you the texture. I'm not going to add any more water because, again, once I add the protein, I don't know what it is, but it gets like runnier. So I'm just like trying to get up the honey. There we go. Okay, so it's like this weird texture. I know that looks not great. It's fine. So here we go. That's where we are. Now, this is the last scoop of protein in here. Yeah, this is the last serving. We're doing afterburn chocolate today because it is a true isolate, I believe. Oh no, there's 3 grams of carbs. It's still less carbs than some of the other ones that I use. Like when I use the Core Power, that's not a complete isolate, and it has some carbs in it. So I'm trying to control that. So now, mixing again, and y'all will see it's like starting to get a little bit more runny. Again, I don't know why it does this, but when you add the protein powder, it just gets a little bit looser. So this is a texture that I like to keep mine, like, you know, little porridgey type flavor. I do it with hot water because I like it to be hot. So anyway, that's this meal. About to eat this. If it's not sweet enough, I'm going to add a Splenda or a pump of sugar-free caramel. Enough for me. Then I'm going to go to Powerhouse. See you guys there. I just sat in the car and ate this meal, y'all. It wasn't enough. I literally, every time I eat cream of rice, that's always my pre-workout meal, I literally am scraping. I need like a rubber spatula so I can get everything. I need every carb. I need every gram. No, this is actually just like my sweetest meal of the day. I do have yogurt at the end, which is fine. It's good, but it's not. I know how it is. Anyway, now I'm really going to Powerhouse. We're going to see what the exercise room is looking like. I might randomly run a full out, even though I really do not feel in any type of condition to be running a full out. But I also feel like if I can run a full out tired, I can run a full out not tired. I can run a full out, you know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a bullet. That's not what it is. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's how I feel. If I can do a full out now, I can do a full out anytime. So I may or may not. If I don't do full out for whatever reason, maybe I determine it's not great for my safety or the room is busy, whatever, I'm just going to get on cardio. I would have liked to do stairs, But the way these legs are feeling, like, I just don't know why my legs are so sore. So I'm just probably going to get on the elliptical for half and on the treadmill for half. I mean, I'm going to do that regardless, but I might only do cardio depending on how I feel after this 10-minute drive to the gym. All right, y'all. I started eating my next meal. I'm so hungry. I can't go into this gym without finishing this. So I am also supposed to have rice with this meal. This is meal 2, right? But I'm going to have my rice, whatever my 100 grams of rice I'm supposed to have with this. I'm going to have it with my post-workout meal after this because I'm unwell. I'm definitely not doing a full out right now. I'm going to go in there, get on cardio, and get the hell out so I can rest before I go to the book fair. So honestly, I don't even want to do cardio right now. I almost want to save it for the end of the day. But I'm already here, and I just know that at the end of the day, I'm going to wish I just did it right now. So I'm going to finish eating this chicken, and I'm going to go in there, do cardio, and get out. You guys don't realize this, but it's been a solid 15 minutes. I sat in that car and sulked about not wanting to do cardio. And then I went on Instagram and saw Allison post a 16 days out thing from Legion. And I'm like, shit, if Allison's 16 days out, how many days out am I? 9. And then I sent emergency text to Karina and Taylor that both said in all caps, single digits, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And I got my ass up and came inside because I got to do this cardio. Okay, so I just got home, about to make my next meal. Post-workout plus the rice I didn't eat from my last one. So I have a total of 180 grams of rice. We have these things from Costco. This is 210, so I'm going to just microwave it and eat most of it. Then I have chicken prep. I got a couple rice cakes to eat. And that's it for this meal. Then I got to go to the book fair with Reagan. Okay, while my rice is heating up, also one of my lash clusters came off, so I got to fix that. I ordered something off Amazon. I think Brittany said that she got this. I think it's this. It's like a portable pan. So it has a little plug thing. So it comes with a cord. Oh, the cord's inside. It comes with a cord. You plug it in and you turn it on. And then it heats up and you can cook your food in it. We usually do, when we're not staying in an Airbnb, like when we're staying in a hotel, we usually do a hot plate. We bring a hot plate and we bring a pan. And it's fine. It works fine, but it is a little clunky. Now this, it's not like this is compact. It's still pretty big. It's like, it's not as wide as the pan that we bring, but it's obviously taller. I just still think this will be easier to travel with. It also has this little thing if we want to cook eggs, I guess. Anyway, I'm excited because we are traveling this weekend. And we're going to be at I think we're staying at an Airbnb. I got to double check with Ruben because he has clients competing. And then we're going to Bakersfield to finish with Taco's routine. I don't actually know if we're going to need this, but I'm going to pack it anyway, just in case. Just to, again, make traveling a little bit easier. Obviously, for the Olympia, we will be in a hotel. Now, if I'm competing, I'm going to use this. Ruben is already competing, so he's definitely going to use it. If I'm not competing, I ain't using this because I'm going to be eating burgers and fries for every meal. We're going to find out. But I am pretty excited about this. It was like $25 on Amazon. So, yeah, I'm going to eat because I have kind of a fast turnaround. I'm going to eat, fix my eyelash, and then go to the book fair. So I'm adding this barbecue sauce to my rice and chicken. It's actually not that great. It pretty much just tastes like tomatoes. That is black garlic salt that I got from Trader Joe's. Just putting that on there and eating this meal. Yeah. Can I see your outfit? Can I see what you got going on here? Okay, so she is the crossing guard. Okay, so we have to use the crossing guard every day because of where I park. Like I have to park across the street from the school. So anyway, we use the crossing guard. Reagan got super excited about it, so she asked me to buy her a stop sign so she could help. So I got her the stop sign. Then she needed the vest. So the vest came in yesterday. This is her first day wearing the vest. But she got out of school early because we did the book fair. So the crossing guard's not here. And I'm like, okay, she's not here because she's not here yet. So we're waiting. We're waiting for school to get out so that she can see the crossing guard and show her her vest. I mean, school's out literally in 60 seconds, but I'm like, girl, why are we out here waiting? But because I'm letting her, that's why. Back from the book fair. Now I'm already eating my next meal because I'm about to go back to work in like 20 minutes. So it's yogurt, strawberries, and whey isolate. So I'm just going to eat the yogurt like this. And then with the whey, I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to make my little paste. I normally do it with the Rise marshmallow fluff, but I'm going to do it with the Afterburn chocolate and dip my strawberries in that. That'll be that next meal, so I'll show you that once I make it. Oops. Okay, I've never done this little strawberry dip with that protein, and it did not work out the way that I wanted it to. First off, I put too much water in it, so I actually think it was user error. I think that's the end of the story, is that I put too much water in it, but because of that, it's very runny. It also didn't dissolve great, but I think that would have worked better with less water. So anyway, now it's very loose. Like that's not the texture that I want. So I just chopped up my strawberries, and I think I'm just gonna put all of them in here and just eat it like that. Ruben does that a lot with his protein. He'll like put his blueberries just in it and eat it like that, basically treat it like pudding. Because the dip is not gonna work. And then I have my 000, like I already showed you guys, so I'm gonna eat this. It's fine. I wish it was cold, but it's fine. I'm gonna eat this. I have to leave in less than 20 minutes. I'm gonna go train. After training, I'm gonna go back to Powerhouse and do the last 30 minutes of cardio, and then I'm gonna eat my last meal of the day. Ruben asked me like, how's your high carb, or how's it going with more food, or something like that. How do you feel with more food, or something? I said, it doesn't feel like more food, I'll tell you that. The hunger levels have not changed. So anyway, that's all. Y'all, I first off am so hungry. I only have one meal left, and it's rice cake and watermelon. First of all, I still have to go do cardio. Luckily, I already did 30 minutes earlier, so I mean, technically, I'm supposed to do a HIIT workout and then another 30 minutes. So, I mean, that's what I'm doing. I don't know why I said technically. I was gonna say, so I only have 30 minutes left. But then I remembered as I was saying that I still have a HIIT workout. So I'm going to do a 20-minute HIIT and then 30 minutes on the treadmill. And then I'm going to go home and eat my little rice cake and watermelon. I feel like there's a protein with that meal, but I don't remember. I got to look at it. I am so tired. Thursdays are just so unbelievably long at the gym. And today's workout was so boring to train. Like sometimes, you know, the workouts are exciting. Like yesterday's was really fun to train. Just because it's easy to challenge people, it's fast paced. Like I just hate core strength and conditioning, and it's self paced. So people are just counting their reps and moving on. Like it's just boring. And I had to do it all day today. So anyway, I'm hanging by a thread. I never fixed my eyelash, so I'm missing a cluster. Like, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. I got on the scale in the middle of the day today, and it was like almost 134. I'm like, oh my gosh, this higher carb day. It's wild because the calories, it's only 200 more calories. But because it's less fat and more carbs, it is more food. The scale is doing the most. But I'm very excited to see what I look like tomorrow and on Saturday. Because I've been pretty low carb. So, anyway, that's that. Headed there, finishing that cardio. And then I need to go home. And I just want to, honestly, I want to sit in the hot shower. Yes, sit in the shower. Because I'm sore. I don't know what's going on with my recovery this week, because I already told you all my legs were sore. My chest is super sore. Like, yeah, I lifted chest and shoulders yesterday, but this soreness is like abnormal. But yeah, like it's getting to be time. I'm getting excited. Like, I mean, I've been excited, but I'm starting to feel excited about the competition. I am normally very nervous about the competition. And I told y'all, like, I'm normally doing side-by-sides and pulling people's stage shots and doing this and putting my check-in photos next to theirs. And now, do not get me wrong, I am still looking at people's photos. Like, if y'all think I have not looked at Jenny Worth's millions of stories of her posing every single day, you think I have not been looking at that? Or if you think I did not watch Kristen Pope's YouTube video where she posed or whatever, I'm still looking. But I'm not comparing myself to these people anymore. Because I think, because I do feel confident that this will be a personal best, like that's all that you can do, right? Like you can only do your best. And I think I'm finally at peace with, look, your best is your best. And it literally doesn't matter what anybody else does. It doesn't change what your best is. And so again, I'm looking because that's how I am. I'm like that with Ruben's division. I'm like that with everything. That's just the type of person that I am. But I'm excited. So anyway, Reagan's trying to call me. Yes, hold on. Reagan's trying to talk to me, so we'll pin it here. So it's been like 3 minutes since that last clip. Reagan's asleep. Are you? Oh wait, are you asleep? She's faking. Are you faking me out, Reagan? Actually, yeah, keep pretending you're asleep. Anyway, so as I was saying about this show, I'm just getting excited because I know that this is going to be a personal best. Like, and I already wrote my caption for the post that I'm putting up tomorrow, which obviously by the time this video airs, that post is already going to be up. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with someone. Obviously by the time this video, sorry, my eyelash is itching, gets posted, the Instagram post will be up. And it's just talking about peak week and just saying how, like, I didn't feel like I had anything left to prove after Arizona. Like, I felt like, okay, great, I've already done my best. I didn't make it to the Olympia. Oh well, like, I've already proven what I needed to prove to myself, and like, that's all that I needed. And that's just how I feel. So I kind of feel like this show is just like icing on the cake. Like, obviously I would love to win and qualify for the Olympia, but even if I don't, I already know this is a personal best, and that's good enough for me. So anyway, I guess that's really it. Reagan actually is awake, and obviously she's doing the most. So I'm gonna get to this gym, get this workout done, and go home. They what?
They don't have no desserts.
They don't have no desserts.
Yeah. Oh, Mommy, I forgot to get them their socks.
She it's okay, we can bring them tomorrow. She was just upset because apparently the Airbnb we're staying at, the hotel we're staying at, doesn't have cakes or cookies. They only have healthy food, and they have no desserts. Girl, these lashes this is atrocious. I know you can hear me.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I know you're tired. I can tell by the way you're acting. Okay, for real, signing off, goodbye. Okay, I took off my eyelashes. Last meal. It's hardly a meal, but it is also 8:30 p.m. I got 1 rice cake and 100 grams of watermelon. We don't have watermelon, and I'm tapped out. I'm not going to the store. It's not going to happen. So I'm doing 100 grams of strawberries. Getting Reagan's dinner cooked. I still have my last, let me see how much is left in here. This is the last one, and it's not even halfway down. So that's good. I did like an hour of cardio. My internet was doing something weird, so I couldn't do burn on demand. It kept stopping. So then I just got on the flex. Jesus. So I just got on the treadmill. I'm very heavy. I'm like 135 right now. We're gonna see what I look like in the morning. What are you eating? It's Reagan's dinner. And mine.
What is it for? Always hear my face, and I even love you when you kiss the narco. I even love to say Spanish, but I don't know how.
Good morning, everyone. What day is it? It's Friday. It's check-in day. Oh shoot. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'll tell you what that was. So I said, good morning, it's Friday, it's check-in day, obviously. And at that moment, I realized, oh, it's check-in day. So I've been doing daily check-ins. So I just send my pictures and my weight, and that's it. Which is what I did this morning. So just now when I said it's check-in day, I realized I did not send my full check-in. But then, immediately, I realized it doesn't matter. I can still do that. Not like I didn't take pictures, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do that when I get a second at the gym. I'm headed to the gym early today because I did not set up last night. So I think I've mentioned this before. The trainer that closes is responsible for setting up the workout for the next morning. But whenever I'm the trainer that closes and then also the trainer that opens, I can't be bothered. I'm like, you know what, I'll do this tomorrow. So normally I will do most of it, but I find something else, like, okay, I'll do this part tomorrow, I'll do this part tomorrow. Last night, I did not do anything. I said, hey, if you guys can help put away like these light weights, like the weights that I knew I wouldn't need today, great. I left everything else all over the floor. I left that gym a mess. I do not care. I was like, I have got to get out of here. I cannot stay here for 1 second longer than I've already been here today. So yesterday was the longest day of my life. Like, I obviously love my job. I did not enjoy training yesterday at 1%. I do not like core strength and conditioning. I don't like I don't like training that type of camp anyway. Like as far as those exercises, I don't like training self-paced days, which is what it was. And then I trained all day long. Plus, on top of that, obviously, I'm already hungry. And like, I was just like, I do not want to be in this gym for one split second longer than I have to be. Plus, I needed to get out of there so I could go finish cardio. I was like, I will do this in the morning. So I woke up early. I'm headed to the gym. I mean, it's not going to take me that long, 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. So that's what I'm doing. Because I couldn't do it yesterday. Like, I could not do it. No ma'am. No ma'am, no ma'am, no turkey, no ham. Anyway, 133.8 this morning. Obviously, we knew the scale was going to go up. I did not anticipate it going up that much. But I also, of course, haven't pooped. I took my Ruben wanted photos last night, and they were horrifying. Those side shots, like, there was so much food and water in my belly. It was horrifying. This morning, to be honest, the side shots were not much better. I mean, they were a little bit better, but they were not much better. You can tell there's still a lot of stuff in there. I did not feel tight. I woke up and my stomach felt full still. My legs look good. My shoulders look good. But my midsection does not look good. At least not from the side. I mean, from the front, it looks fine, but from the side, it's a tragedy. So today, I assume I'm not eating until Ruben responds to me. I assume I'm going back to my normal diet today, which is like basically it's like 70 grams of carbs. I only have 2 carb meals. My pre-workout and my post-workout are my only carb meals. And I'm also cutting my water down to 2.5 liters. Y'all, that 5 liters nearly ended me. That 5 liters nearly ended me. I did not finish my last 40 ounces until right before bed. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. But I did it. So 2.5 liters today. I am obviously going to train right now. And then after I train, I'm going to go to Powerhouse and run a full out. Then I'll, take Reagan to school. I got to have a hair appointment today. And then we're going to Fresno. So we're going to pick up Reagan from school. I don't know. Ruben hasn't said what time we're leaving because he was like, oh, I want to leave in the morning. But I was like, well, our daughter has school. So listen, Reagan going to school is fantastic. Obviously, I love she's growing up. I love that I actually have a few hours of free time every day where I can nap or get my hair done or whatever. But let me tell you, the way that me and Ruben Glass be traveling, which is not that much, but I think more than like most people, the way that we travel, we're like, oh shoot, our daughter has school. We can't just leave on a random Tuesday morning. Like, obviously it's not Tuesday morning, but I'm just saying we had to do the same thing when we traveled for my show. I was like, oh shoot, Reagan has school. Like, we wanted to stay an extra day. We're like, oh shoot, Reagan has school. Now that our daughter has school and we have to pay attention to attendance, we can't just travel whenever we feel like traveling. So I told him, well, Reagan doesn't get off school till the afternoon, so I guess we're not going until then. But then that gets us there pretty late. I think I mentioned it was a 4-hour drive. It's a 5-hour drive, which is fine. If you've been around for a long time, if you've been around since my 2022 Olympia prep, y'all know we be on the road. We drove to Orlando twice that year. We drove to San Antonio, not from California, from Memphis. But those are both. We drove to Orlando for Clash. We drove to Orlando for NPC Nationals. Those are both 13-hour drives. We drove to San Antonio for San Antonio Pro, 13, 14-hour drive. Like, we be driving. So 5 hours is truly nothing. But it just gets us there later than I think both of us, well, I don't really care, but later than we anticipated getting there. And Ruben likes to be there for check-ins and stuff. He's just going to have to move on from it, but I don't know what time we're leaving. Hopefully we can just pick up Reagan from school and go, so that we're not driving all night long. So their show is tomorrow. Then Taco competes, or not, what am I talking about? Taco does not compete. Then I have choreography with Taco. And then it's peak week, y'all. It is peak week. And the list is going to come out. I don't think obviously, I was going to say I don't think there will be any surprises, but that's the whole point of what a surprise is. I think that Kristen Pope thinks she's going to be a surprise, but everybody knows she's competing. Like, she's been super cryptic on the internet. she's talking about when she's going to compete, but she's not actually talking about when she's going to compete. So I think she thinks she's blindsiding us, but she's not. So it's going to be Anya, which sometimes they call her Anna. I don't know what her name. I think her name is Anya. I think she might just put Anna for the English speakers who, for some reason, maybe can't pronounce Anya. I don't know. It's like when I was in college, we would have these like Japanese students with Japanese names, and they're like, "Oh, just call me Tim." I'm like, Tim? Is that the translation? But they just like pick an English name. They just decided on a name. They're like, I don't want you messing around with my name, so just call me Ashley. I think that's the Anna Anya situation. Anyway, Anya Fomina, Karina, me, Taylor, let's see. Those are like the definite. Oh, Jenny Worth. We are all the absolutely competing. And then there's maybe Arika and 99.99% Kristen Pope. So 6, maybe 7 of us. There was supposed to be Anna Adams, but she got hurt at Tampa, so she's just now recovering. She's not really ready to compete yet. And then same with Annalise Vargas. So there was supposed to be up to 9 of us, and now there's 5, maybe 6 or 7, which is, it's fine. It's a little harder for me to win with a smaller lineup, just because, again, I've talked about, like, I'm not going to win the routine round. Taylor is going to win the routine round. So in order for anybody else to win, they have to be able to create a gap big enough in the physique round that they can still win with second place, right? Stephanie Jones created a gap between her and I big enough that she could get second place in routine and still win. Michelle Gales created a gap in physique big enough between her and I that she could get second place in routine and still win. So anyway, same thing. Jacqueline Baker created a gap big enough between her and Ariel in the physique round that she could get second place in routine and still win. So it's like, when there's less people, it's harder to create a bigger gap. So anyway, I wish there were more people competing, but it doesn't really matter. Again, I would like to win, but I'm not tripping on it like I was previously. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say I don't care. Obviously I care. But it's not eating at me. It's not the only thing I think about. Anyway, I've done this whole drive, have not had a sip of my lavender latte because I've been messing around on Instagram, on YouTube. So I'm gonna go probably delete half this clip. And I'll see y'all, I don't know, at routine practice. Good morning, everyone. Again, I'm obviously in the garage doing a confessional. I'm just sitting here. It is not even 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already having a diet soda because, hold on. Okay, sorry. I'm already having a diet soda because I'm on the struggle bus. So yesterday was high carb day. Weight went up. My tummy does not feel good. Listen, your girl loves a carb. I love eating carbs, but I think when I've just gone this long of a stretch without very many, I just don't feel good. And honestly, I think it also is a little bit mental. Actually, I think it's a lot mental. Going back to my conversation about almond milk, I don't think people like almond milk. I still stand by that, even though there were people in the comments that said, yes, I like almond milk. I still stand by it. I don't think you like almond milk. I think you have convinced yourself that dairy messes with you, or dairy is bad for you, or whatever, and that's why when you eat dairy, like I think Kapani Lane was like, oh yeah, maybe it was the dairy, and she's like, I'm not lactose intolerant. Like, I think we've all just decided that dairy somehow is bad for us, which is why people like almond milk. Almond milk is disgusting, you guys. That's the hill I'm gonna die on. Now oat milk I can get down with, but oat milk has so much sugar. Anyway, that's how I think a lot of bodybuilders are in prep. We're like, oh, I don't feel good because I had too many carbs. It was like 160 grams of carbs. I think it wasn't that much, but it was more than double what I normally eat. Even though it was only a few hundred more calories, it was a lot more food because we got rid of the fats, and fats are more calorie dense, right? So I can eat a tablespoon of peanut butter, or I can have, like, for the same amount of calories, 100 grams of watermelon. Watermelon is this much food for 100 calories. Peanut butter is this much food for 100 calories. So it's like, even though it wasn't actually that much more calories, it was a lot more food. And I'm already struggling with my digestion, so it's not like it's moving through me. It's like still sitting in there. I mean, I am pooping every day, but not I mean, I'm not getting cleared out. So looked at side by sides. Honestly, I think my legs look better this morning. I think my shoulders look exactly the same. I think my back looks exactly the same. I think my midsection is a horrible nightmare. I've already discussed that. Anyway, that's why I'm drinking this, because I need it. Like, this is like when you're like, I just need a glass of wine, or like, I just need, I don't know what other people drink to wind down, but for me, it's a diet ginger ale. I've had one meal today, just my egg whites and my latte with my protein. Ruben is going up early, so I think I talked about like, oh, I don't really know what we're doing. Ruben's riding with his client so he can get there early, and then I'm going to take Reagan to school, do my hair appointment, pick her up, and then go. So we'll meet them there tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to get a full out done there at some gym there tonight. I wanted to do it this morning, but I didn't realize. Y'all, I bet y'all are like, Andrea, why don't you know the class schedule by now? Like, you just wing it every single day? Yes. So I thought that there was, I guess I didn't think the first classes was until like 8:30 or 9. Come in. Oh, that's my daughter. There it is. Like, is this your outfit you're wearing to school today? Is this what you picked out? Hi, you look so cute. So anyway, I get there at like 7:40, and there was a spin class that started at 7:30 and isn't done till 8:15, and then the next class is at 9. So I know that sounds like a big gap, like 45-minute gap, but y'all know the spin class people stay there at least 10 minutes after, and then the next class people get there 10 minutes early. Like, I already knew I would get pissed off, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home. So that's where I am. And if I don't get a full out done today, I don't get a full out done today. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get at least 2 or 3 more done before the show. So I'm not really tripping on it, but anyway, I just don't feel great today. I think I'm just a little bit irritated at my digestion at this point, because I knew I was going to have more food, but usually more food triggers me being able to go to the bathroom, and it didn't. So I just feel fat today. And of course, fat is in the context of bodybuilding. You guys don't have to get all bent out of shape. You're not fat, Andrea. You still look great. I understand, but I'm competing in a week. So, that's really it. Now that my gremlin is up, we're going to eat breakfast. We want for breakfast white eggs. She likes white eggs with ketchup. What do you want for breakfast? She's still sleeping. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. All right, good afternoon, everyone. I know I haven't vlogged all day. I don't remember what the last thing I said. I think maybe I said I would check in with you at Powerhouse. I don't really remember what I said, so, and I'm not going to go back and listen, so I'm just going to tell you where we are. I did not get a full out done because there was a class. I think that I said that. So then I had to take Reagan to school. As soon as I took her to school, I had to go get my hair done. And my plan, did y'all see that? That perfectly timed hair flip. Had to get my hair done. I thought that was only going to take 2 hours. So then I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be done at 1 or around 1. And then I'll go run a full out before I go get Reagan from school. Well, I was not done around 1. I was done around 2, and I had to go straight to school. To be honest, I was extremely tired anyway. So, anyway, now, after picking up Reagan, we ran a couple errands, whatever. I took her to the mall. She had a really good day at school. And now we're headed to Fresno. So Ruben went with his clients. It's 5 p.m. and me and Reagan got a 5-hour drive ahead of us. But it's fine because I got lots of YouTube to watch / listen to. And I also just have my own thoughts because that's what I like to do. So before I get on the road, look what I found on the internet. The Ghost Welches. Now this is going to be a tainted review because I put it in the freezer, hoping it would get cold in time, but I just don't think it's as cold as I want it to be. So I also have this to-go cup of ice that I'm going to pour the rest of it. I'm going to take a sip straight from the can because I do think that's the best way to do it. But if it's not as cold as I want it to be, I'm going to put it in there. And once it gets on ice, it's just not going to be the same. So, yep. It literally tastes like Welch's grape juice. I will say, it does have a little bit of the sugar-free aftertaste. Like a regular cranberry compared to the Cran 5 or Cran 50, whatever it is, the low sugar one. It has that kind of weird aftertaste. It tastes like that.
Mommy.
But other than that, this straight up tastes like Welch's. This is good.
Mommy, guess what I'm doing to the flour?
I'm here for it, but yeah.
I'm making this glass.
Because it is a little bit sweet, I am actually going to put it on ice. And it's clear. Love that. Love that even more. I'm gonna put it on ice and see if that kind of like waters down the flavor a little bit. That's good. I mean, it's definitely not in my top 5, but it's in my top 10. I'll give you that. Out of Ghost, so I mean, I think y'all know I don't really drink a lot of Ghost. So obviously, like, everything Rise is in the top. Although Cotton Candy Bang is also up there. Like, I'm still not actually sure if I like Cotton Candy Bang better than Rise Bang. But Cotton Candy Bang is up there. I do like the Ghost, that new limeade one, the EDC can. That one is really good. I like the Ghost Orange Creamsicle or Orange Dreamsicle. I will drink the sour lemonade or the pink lemonade, whatever, and I'll drink the cherry limeade, but I'm not going to buy them if there's other options usually. And then, yeah, I think I'd put this in there somewhere. I have not tried Rise's 2 new flavors, though. Rise also has a grape flavor that is out only on TikTok Shop. Rise has a Kool-Aid grape. I think I talked about this last week. Y'all know I rock with that tropical punch Kool-Aid. So I'm really interested to try their grape Kool-Aid. I bet their grape Kool-Aid is better than the Welch's grape, but I don't know because I'm not going to buy it on TikTok Shop. I already bought this on the internet. I probably will buy it once I get through these energy drinks. So I have a 12-pack of Welch's, which is now an 11-pack. And I bought a bunch of C4 from Grocery Outlet, like 12. And then I have 2 Celsius drinks just because they were free with a coupon. So we have a lot of energy drinks to get through. Granted, I drink an energy drink pretty much every day. And Ruben maybe drinks one. I don't think he drinks them every day, but he drinks them often enough. So it's really not going to take us that long to get through what we probably have like 20 energy drinks. I mean, it'll be less than a month. So when we get a little bit closer to the end of these energy drinks, I will order the other Rise drinks. But for now, this is where it ends because I have a problem. So anyway, I'm going to check back in a little bit later on the drive. Just going to get on the road. Oh yeah, I'm back. It's been 2 minutes. These are my new, I got these. These are very dark. You know what? Good for these sunglasses. These are the darkest sunglasses I have. Anyway, these were $2 on Temu, whatever it's called. I needed to add however much, buy this much and get free shipping. And I basically added the exact amount, literally a $2 item, so that I could get my $10 of shipping for free. So it was worth it, right? It's not like I spent $50 additional dollars. I literally was just like, okay, what is the cheapest item I can buy here that will get me to free shipping? And it was these sunglasses. So here we are. All right, good evening, everybody. It is still Friday. Now we're about 15 minutes out. We have stopped so many times. Reagan has had to potty several times. I had to potty. I had to get gas. So now we're finally, like I said, about 15 minutes out. My stomach hurts. It's not feel good. I'm done with my meals, done with my water. I'm interested to see how I'm going to look tomorrow because I feel like, okay, I went to the bathroom. Now I should be tighter in the morning, but my stomach also just feels pretty gassy. So I'm like, I don't know how we're going to feel. I think that if I remember correctly, I got to double check my app, but I'm pretty sure like show day, according to my app, is going to be like 3 days before my period or something irritating. So I'm kind of like starting to feel like, I don't know, just that post-ovulation blah feeling. But it is what it is. We're gonna just do, there's nothing I can control about that. Once we get to this Airbnb, I gotta go to sleep. I am so tired. Luckily the show tomorrow, I don't know if they're planning to go, how early they're planning to go, but the show is not until later in the day. I want to actually say it's not until 2 p.m. because they split it into men's and women's, and I think the women's, it's a wellness girl that we have competing. Ruben has competing, and I really think she doesn't compete until 2 or something. I gotta check the schedule. Either way, your girl is sleeping in. Okay. As much as I can, I would like to work out and find a gym that I can run a full out in. We are officially in Fresno. Welcome to the city of Fresno. I would like to find a gym that I can work out in and run a full out, but my priority is getting enough sleep. So we're gonna find out. Okay, good morning, everyone. We're doing this confessional style. I tried to do it in the car when I was with Reagan, and You guys know how it is. So it's Saturday. I think it's the 14th. Yeah, we're 7 days out. Check-in photos. They look okay. Okay, so first off, I left my suit at home. I don't know how, because my suit is with my shoes, and I grabbed my shoes. Now granted, my suit's like on the chair and my shoes are on the floor, but I don't know why I would grab my shoes. Obviously knowing I'm gonna do a check-in and not think, hey, also grab your suit. Anyway, so I did my posing. I did my quarter turns just in like a bra and underwear. That's the first thing. The second thing is we're in an Airbnb with 2 other families. So it's like 3 of us married couples, and then 2 of us, like 2 of the couples, also have kids with them. So because I didn't have my suit, I was not about to go out there in my bra and thong with a bunch of children around here. So I posed in this room that I'm in right now. There's a window right here. So I opened the window and posed in front of it, but it's not my ring light. So the lighting is super inconsistent. They're not great photos. I'll put them here. I'll probably put something over my butt because I'm literally in a thong. I think my legs look okay, but I don't feel good. I just feel extremely puffy. Now, and I told that to Ruben. I'm like, my weight's down. I'm at 132. So I was 133.8 yesterday. Obviously, I was 130 the day before. But obviously the point of having the higher carbs is to fill you out more, so you're going to gain weight. It is what it is. So 132 today, but I had a high carb day 2 days ago and then didn't do anything yesterday. I did no cardio, I did no routine, I did no lifting. So I think just going from a high carb day straight into a rest day, like I don't feel good today. I think if I would have done some cardio yesterday, today I might feel better. I did go to the bathroom, but I still just don't feel great. My check-in photos look fine. I don't think I look as tight as I personally would like to look, but I do think that my shoulders look good. I think that my legs look good. It's just my midsection. My midsection is just very finicky. So that's just something me and Ruben are going to have to figure out as far as the food volume. Because like my midsection is just finicky. And my body is just very, I will go from flat to watery to spilled over in 1 gram of carbs. So anyway, we're figuring out the water manipulation. Obviously today we're back to no carbs. I think we're going to be low carb, 70 grams. I think we're going to be all low carb at least until Thursday. I think, we're going to continue daily check-ins and see what we're looking like. But today also might be another day off because we're in the city of Fresno. This city has 500,000 people in it, and I cannot find a gym. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I heard Reagan say, I need to go potty. Okay, so we're in this city, 500,000 people, and there are no gyms with childcare. So this girl's show is not until 2 p.m. So I'm thinking I'm going to sleep in. Then I'm going to casually get up, make a first meal, go to whatever gym with childcare, because Ruben's working, right? So I wasn't even considering like, oh, I'm going to leave Reagan with you. I'm going to go to a gym with childcare, kids club, whatever. I'm going to run a full out. I'm going to do my cardio, and then I'm going to go watch the show and pack my meals and live my life. I call all these gyms. They either don't have kids club, or they used to have kids club, but now it's like closed permanently. I literally called a gym and said, hi, do you guys have kids club? Yes, but it's not open. So I called at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Yes, but it's not open. I said, it's not open right now. Like, it's not open yet? Or you don't have kids club? Well, we don't have a date that it's going to reopen. I said, so you don't have kids club? The answer is no. Why would you say yes, but it's not open? That means no. The answer is no. If I walk into an establishment that doesn't have a working bathroom, they have a bathroom area, but the toilet doesn't work, and I say, do you have a bathroom? The answer is no, we do not have a bathroom. The answer is no. If your kids club is closed indefinitely, the answer is no. So I was irritated by that. And I'm just irritated in general that literally every single club, every single gym, nobody has kids club. I'm like, where do all your parents work out? So then it just makes me extra frustrated, because now I'm thinking like, I didn't need to come up here to this bodybuilding show. I could have stayed at home, done my normal Saturday morning, go to the gym, do my routine, do cardio, all this stuff, and I could have drove up afterwards. Like, again, she doesn't compete until 2 p.m. Like, I didn't need to be here last night. And obviously I had no way to anticipate that, like, but just in hindsight, that's what I should have done. And so again, I told Ruben, I'm like, I don't know, at some point, like, even if it's later tonight after her show, like after you guys celebrate or whatever. Like, I don't care if it's at 9 p.m. I've got to get to a gym today. I cannot do like the high carbs straight into a rest day and now turning into another unintentional rest day because I can't get to the gym. Tomorrow we have to be on the road for 5 hours because we have to drive 90 minutes to Bakersfield, do choreography with Taco, and then drive another 3 hours home. Like, it's peak week. I'm 7 days out, so I'm super frustrated. It's nobody's fault. It just is what it is. So I'm trying to change my attitude because, again, there's nothing I can do about it. And I've done a really good job this entire prep of keeping my mind right. Even when I was struggling, I was like locking in and figuring it out. And so that's just what I have to do. So anyway, all that to say, I think we're pulling carbs because your girl is puffy. And I just don't, again, I don't, today is the worst I felt as far as like how I feel about how I'm gonna look on stage. Now, obviously it only matters how you look when you get on stage, but I feel like every single day I've been like, okay, I look good. Okay, I look good. I feel good. I feel like we're in the right direction. I feel like we're going the right direction. I feel like we're doing the right thing. I feel like this is shaping up the right way. Today is the first day that I was like, SOS. It's not coming together. And that's just because I'm this close to a show and I want everything to be perfect and it's not perfect. So anyway, that's it, y'all, because I'm getting my storage ticker. It says I have 46 minutes of storage left and I already know this video is probably like 2 hours long in raw footage. So that's that. These people are watching my daughter. The kids are playing together, but I'm at least going to go out there, finish my coffee, finish watching Europa, which I'll talk about in my next video.